I don't understand how you can look at an amazing story, plot, franchise, um, and source like Halo and say, Master Chief, great costume, great look, the Covenant, amazingly well detailed enemies, an amazing story of this Halo planet, things with the flood, the UNSC, the banshees, the ships, and so forth. You look at all of that, just the amazing source material that's already been given to you. And you're like, that's cool, but we're gonna make up a story about some random chick in some weird world that looks like if it's on a set, and have a story about how she's some kind of a princess or a chosen one. That's guys have to be in prison for this crap, because I hope this isn't true, but I keep hearing stories that these guys did not look at any of the games, any of the books, and they just went in cold. You can't do that. If you're adapting something, you have to do your research on that and not say what makes this thing good. Because hopefully they did not. But when I look at this though, it's as if you know it on a surface level, but you don't really look at the nitty gritty. Because I'm like, it's right there. It's right there. Here's the thing: the actress that plays Kwan, she's not the issue. She's doing her job. I don't know whether I think his name is Stephen Kane or whoever this numbskull is that came up with this bomb ass story. These writers, you're a freaking moron. Because as I'm watching, I'm like, what is this? If you're doing something different, fine. If you're not going to deviate from the source material, it's better be amazing. But what we're seeing is, I'm like, okay, who is she? Why is she special? Do we even really care whether she's special? She's not even developed her character because she's come out of nowhere. And this storyline that we have has no bearing on the main storyline of Master Chief and the Covenant. So my thing is that, okay, what are you trying to show here? Because is she like another hero? Because it's as if you're saying she's like a special one and she has these special abilities and she's trying to fulfill something. But wait a minute. Master Chief is the hero. Master Chief, he's the hero. You can't. You only take something from the source material. You can deviate. You can have some artistic license, but you must respect the core. So the important core of Halo is Master Chief is the final Spartan, or Master Chief is a Spartan that is the best soldier. He's the best soldier and our best hope to stop against this invading alien race known as the Covenant. As human beings, we can't step up to the Covenant. Our final hope against it is Master Chief. It's not Kwanaha, not that freaking blonde chick Maki, it's Master Chief. But these stupid, idiotic writers are like, oh, yeah, I know, I get that. I know he's the final hope, I get that. But let's get this chick who is somehow connected to these like 6 lost. You've just made up some trash. Well, I mean, what? Because I was watching, it's like, what am I watching? Because it's so jarring. Because I'm somebody who played the games, who knows the story. So as I'm watching, I'm like, what the hell is this? But here's my thing. Even if you've not played the games and you're going in the cold, it's not, I'm sorry, the story ends compelling. The character of Connor ends compelling. The only good thing about that episode was Soren, played by Bokeem Woodbine. I'm a huge fan of Bokeem Woodbine, really good actor. And he was the only good thing about that episode because he was regulating. But apart from Soren and so forth, I'm like, what trash am I watching? But what they must have doing is you can't adapt something from the source material and totally disregard it in the way that you're doing, creating a character that makes no sense and has no freaking bearing. Like, subscribe, and we'll be back here next week, man.